Finally got the Maverick out of the shop. Getting ready to take it to get the exhaust put on it tomorrow. And that's why I got it loaded up on my truck. As you can see, I like the way it looks. I think it's sitting pretty good. Might lower it a little bit in the back. But other than that, I think it sits pretty good. Good morning, welcome back to my channel. I've been trying to get away from the glare, so hopefully I moved over to get away from the glare. So we'll see if that worked, but the glare should be right here and it's being caused by this light right up here. But back to the video. All right, so in today's video, you'll see that I had the Maverick loaded up on the trailer and I took it to the exhaust shop. The temperatures here have been really cold, so it's been like 29 degrees, so I haven't or I didn't film when I took the car to get the exhaust put on it, but I got that done, got the car back, and in today's video there's a little stuff that I need to do to it, but I will start it up in this video to let you hear how it sounds. It doesn't have a full exhaust because my fuel filter was in the way, so I just got them to put dumps on it, and once I reroute the fuel lines and the fuel filter, then we can come back and I can get the rest of the tailpipes to come out. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. Okay, I'm gonna try to lay up under here to show you what the exhaust look like. Here's the mufflers. If you see they're just dumped out right there, I'll show you from the back. Alright, so let's go ahead and start it up so you can hear how it sounds. Okay, so in that video, I know you heard the mufflers, but you also heard the belt squeal. So what I'm gonna have to do is I pull this bolt out. It goes right down in here, and you see I stuck some washers up under it to try to quiet the squeal down and tighten it up. So what I'm gonna have to do is get a stud and put a nut on it to make kind of like an adjuster for this. And I think that's the only way I'm gonna be able to get the belt tight enough. So let me see if I can find a stud. Okay, so back to the Maverick. I was messing around with some other stuff, but you see I got the actual rod cut and I put it on. You can kind of see it on there right now. I got a nut up under it right there that I can use to tighten it if I need to. But right now with the nut up under it, it's already tight enough, so it's not squeaking anymore. I'll start it up. And I'll put the camera in the front this time so you can actually see it and hear it. me stand out of the shop for a minute, let the exhaust fumes clear. Another issue that I'm having with this car that I didn't mention is when you let it run for about 10 minutes or more, it eventually shut off. And I think it has something to do with the way I routed my fuel filter. If I can find a picture of how I routed it, I'll put it in this. But I think it's because of the loop that I have inside of the fuel filter, in which I said before I needed to get the fuel filter moved so that I can get the rest of the exhaust done. So that's why I'm not really concerned with it, because I got to move the fuel filter anyway. But I'm hoping that that's the reason why it only runs for 10 minutes and it shuts off. You can hear the fuel pump whining and making a noise in the video, so that's what I'm hoping that it is, but we'll find out. Okay, closing out this video, you see I got the exhaust on the Maverick. I also got the belt squeal quieted down. It still squeals at high RPMs. I just need to make an adjustment on the nut. Saw a little bit of a coolant leak from the transmission cooler. I tightened that up. It's just a barely a drip. Tighten that up. And the only issue I got to deal with now is I think I'm gonna have to reroute those lines, like I just said, the fuel lines. I think that's why it's shutting off after about 10 minutes. And you hear the fuel pump is making a whining sound around that time. So I think it's just pumping out too much fuel, and it can't keep the engine can't keep up, or the fuel pump can't keep up because of the way I have the fuel lines routed. So thanks for watching. Click on that subscribe button if you haven't. Click that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.